Welcome back. We are back in the game Gibbous A Cthulhu Adventure. A Cthulhu? Cthulhu? Cthulhu. Cthulhu? 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 Cthulhu. I don't know what it is, which one it is, but it's one of those. Right now we're kind of in an astronomy lab, and we're trying to figure out this puzzle here. We found Peace, and she might be an intricate piece of this puzzle and finding out where Bob Olstein's whereabouts. The student of the great alchemist Flamel. Alright, looks like these planets are... there's 3 triangles up top. These planets here are in order. Looks like there's 3 buttons. 3 triangles. 3 buttons. And there's all the planets. So is it Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune? So this is how do you say no Pluto? So, which I believe they ruled Pluto. They keep on going back and forth on whether Pluto's a planet, but I think Pluto's officially not a planet. When I was growing up, it was considered a planet, but I think it's technically too small to be a planet. Can we do anything?
Greetings, biped.
Up to the left then, up to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
What was that singing about?
Oh, just directions to Grandma's house. I have bad memory, but strong legs.
Right. Tell me about your grandma.
Grandma has very bad varicose veins. She does. All the doggies snap at them, dipping their sausages.
Lovely. What's your name, buddy?
Hey, kitty cat, I'm Nelu. I have strong legs.
You sure do. What's with all the planet stuff, Nelu?
Ooh, I love my planets. You used to be an astronomer.
Astronomer?
That's it. Then one day, big metal tubular cat starstruck hit me right in the head. It did. Bonk! Baron let me move in here and play with planets if I guard the gate.
Hatches. Everywhere we go. Hatches.
Now I guard the gate. Now I play with planets. Now I play with planets. Now I guard the gate.
Like a fair trade.
So, how do I open this gate, Nelu?
Oh, I'm not allowed to tell, little kitty cat. Baron says no one allowed. Only they look for it down there.
Look for what?
I don't know for sure. Big bat, I think.
Big bat. Sure.
Huh. Boy, I hope he can repeat what he said. It's important.
Up to the left then, up to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
up to the left and up to the right. And back to the middle and up to the right. Up to the left. And up to the right. No. Reset. Up to the left and up to the right and back to the middle and up to the right. Let's hope that's it. Alright. But how many times do we click the button? Do we just click them up to the left, and up to the right, and back to the middle and up to the right? See if it says anything different.
Up to the left, then up to the right, then up to the middle, and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
Look for what?
I don't know. Big.
Big.
To the left.
I can't reach it from here.
We're conveniently tied up. The irony. Maybe it's not in reference to the planets, but it's in reference to the buttons, probably. So up to the left. To the left and up to the right and back to the middle, then up to the right. Okay, so up to the left. And up to the right. Up to the left and up to the right and back to the middle. Left and up to the right and back to the middle and up to the right. Sorry, Earth. So, do you think we'll go to Mars eventually? And it's intriguing, right? That's insane to even think about. Like, that's my generation's going to the moon. That's pretty crazy. cool though. Okay, up to the left and up to the right and back to the middle and up to the right. Or up to the left and up to the right and back to the middle then up to the right. Left, right, middle, right. On. Neptune is the Greek god of the sea, or is it the Roman god of the sea? I think it... Man, I feel stupid. I think it's the... Neptune's... Zeus is the Greek god. The king of the gods. All right, I think I did it. I don't know what I need to do now. Ooh, a button.
In your face, humans.
He thinks I opened the gate.
This, but I guess I'll be untying you two now.
Please tell me what is going on here.
All right, let's take it from the top. So this bozo walks in one night with a weird book and starts reading from it.
Giving her the whole 9
He was
yards.
singing the sequence to push the capstones in, thus yet again proving feline superiority. Anything you want to say, Buzz?
I'm sorry for doubting you. Also, glad we finally found you, Peace.
Well, if Father trusted you two, I guess I should too.
So, where is this Baron?
It seems like him and his goons are about done with what they came to do here. And they're heading over to Fishmouth.
Ugh, not again.
Let's head down that hatch right now. And we might still catch him before they're off.
After you, ladies.
We have been humbled.
Looks like we're too late. The Baron's left already. And it seems he got what he was looking for.
Who's this Baron? Why were you looking for him? What is he after?
Baron Ferenci. Just one of the many names the Butcher goes.
Ah, the butcher.
We're both looking at the same thing here. What do you think it is they've dug out of that rock there?
Cthulhu? I don't know.
Looks like wings. Oh my god, that's just like in the legend.
The dragon?
Precisely. You shall never dismiss local myths as complete nonsense. A huge pair of dragon wings, that's what they got away with. Nothing we can do about it now, Carrier. No end to the work.
Dragon wings, just like in the legend, but hey, I'm prepared to believe anything at this point. What does this guy need him for?
They do call him the Butcher, so I can only assume the worst.
Oh, right.
Maybe he just wants to fly. You don't know.
No end to the work? What does that mean, Peace?
How much of the book have you read?
I read a bit of it once. It made Kitty start to talk. I was frankly too terrified to examine it since.
Open it at the very last page.
It's writing itself.
The work is just another name for the Necronomicon, and it literally has no end. Yet.
Yet?
Nothing lasts forever, right?
One can hope.
So, wait a minute, does this mean...
I don't know exactly what it means to be truthful. No one really does. What we do know is that it can change reality around it. And it might be controlled while doing so.
Not by Buzz.
Did you just call me carrier?
That seems to be your role, yes.
Oh, again with this deterministic nonsense.
That's a mighty big word there, buddy.
The book chose you to carry it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So yeah, it's a good question. Is the book like predetermining our future, or do we have free will and the choices that we make change what the book writes? What is it? Oh, I need to know. Or is it both? Like, is it even possible? Like,
What does that make you?
I'm a hunter of evils.
Huh, like your dad, huh?
He's more of a protector of the other.
So everyone has their little role in this production, huh? What's Kitty's then?
I don't want to speculate on that.
Smart girl.
The other.
Olmstein is not like us.
You think or you know?
Neither. I believe.
good old Bob.
Never mind. Was it you who installed the communications jammer?
I was trying to sabotage the Baron. Much good did that do.
You gave us quite the headache.
Literally.
Sorry, I guess?
How did you get past Vlad and his DJ friend? Did you have to bust out some dope rhymes?
What? No, I'm stealthy. I don't think they even suspect what happened going on underneath them.
So what's our next... wait a minute. My phone's ringing, but we're deep underground.
Everything's upside down around here.
Dawn, is that you?
Finally. Where the heck were you guys? I've been calling forever.
Long story. The butcher was here, but he gave us the slip. We did find Peace. She's here with us. Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. So I found what was hidden in Flamel's abode.
The stabilizing element.
Yeah, a piece of paper with one phrase written on it.
What phrase?
I have it right here, one sec. A terrible storm, and 3 bells ringing throughout it, shall awaken the beast.
Very apocalyptic.
Can you reread that for me, Dawn?
Sure, a terrible storm and 3 bells ringing throughout it, shall awaken the beast.
A terrible storm.
As freaked up as a Hurricane Herbert, if it's to be taken literally.
I seem to just nearly miss it every time I get somewhere.
Until one day you won't.
3 bells. There's a bell in this castle. I wonder if it has anything to do
There's a
with
bell
this.
in the
And there
castle.
was a bell above Flamel's place where I found
Right.
this.
So we look for a third one, right?
If awakening the beast really is what we want.
Good point. Well, is it?
Oh, that sounds exciting at least.
I have enough excitement in my life already.
So we want to be instruments of the apocalypse? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Shall awaken the beast?
The
Yeah,
beast.
that part is a little unnerving.
It is a little, true.
I feel the same. It probably still needs to happen, right?
Most likely, yes.
It probably does, whatever that means.
So this was the constant Barnabas told me about.
The stabilizing element. If only we actually knew what that meant.
The Necronomicon is ever-changing chaos. If Olmstein wrote it down, whatever this phrase describes will probably happen, for better or worse.
This is all fine and dandy, but what do we do next?
I'm convinced the butcher's left for Fishmouth, with a pair of dragon wings in tow.
Fishmouth. Their evil festival should be in full swing by now.
You and Kitty shouldn't be showing your faces here again. It's my turn to follow this butcher deep into Fishmouth's stinking guts.
Not without looking like one of them creepy cultists, you're not. You need to see the voodoo gentleman about a disguise, Mr. Ktype.
The password is Fidelio.
Tell him Kitty says hi.
All right, kids. Head on over to my office. I'll meet you there once I'm done with the butcher.
What next, Jade? My cat is visiting. She likes to hang out behind my monitor and like look over. I have 2 monitors, and she likes to look over one of my monitors.
I'd made my way to the part of town Buzz
Boy,
lived in,
Mitch.
just as wretched and unappealing as the rest of Darkham. But it was dawn, and that seemed to raise my spirits a little. It was time to look for the voodoo gentleman.
The voodoo? Hoodoo the voodoo? In good old Arkham. Hey! Our blonde lady friend is back.
It's a right glimmering dame sat down at that bench there, ominously rustling vegetation right behind the fence. All alone in the rain. What say I leg over there and see what the deal is? Hey there, what's a nice girl like you doing in this part of town?
Charmer, huh?
Not really. I try, but I get called out on it a lot. I'm Don.
I'm Margot. It's nice to meet you, Don.
Yeah, likewise. Got business with the voodoo gentleman?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a private investigator. I ask questions for a living. Sometimes I do it without even noticing.
Just stopped by to thank VG for, turning me on to a better path, I guess.
Extra straight?
No, just talk some sense into me. Let's just say I no longer want to murder my husband. Well, ex-husband now. And I got rid of my toxic lover. Ugh.
Oh, well, I'm sure you deserve a good guy for a change.
I'm sure I do. So, what are you doing these days?
I, roll with a librarian kid with a magic evil book and a talking cat. Just trying to nab this psycho who wants to bring the world to its knees.
You're friends with Buzz? Did he pull a fast one on me? Well, it was for the best in the end, so tell him I said thanks.
You get around, Margot.
Things just happen. Hey, Don. What do you say once you're done with all that? You and me get a coffee?
We're pretty hard up, but she might poison it.
I'd like that, Margot.
Then it's a date. Catch you later, Don.
Wait, how do we get in touch?
I thought you said you were a detective.
Smooth. See you when the world is saved, kid.
But die happy.
Morning.
Password?
Fidelio. Hello there.
Greetings, traveler.
Was that password part really necessary?
Ah, not this again.
The voodoo gentleman, I presume.
You presume correctly, sir. And you are?
Ktype. Don R. Ktype. Friend of Buzz's. He was here a while ago.
Oh, yeah, he's alright, I hope. Is the cat in the same predicament?
Still a wisecracking nightmare. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So, what about this Olmstein character? Buzz tells me you says he's a good friend of yours.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I? It's a weird thing about Bob.
What is?
Well, everything.
I understand he is some kind of authority in occultism.
The extent of his knowledge is splendiferous. He knows a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, right? But it's all... I can't put it into words. He's different, Bob is.
Well, that went nowhere. What does he look like? What's his deal?
You probably won't believe me, but see here, it's strange. I've been friends with him for decades now, or at least I'm convinced I have. And yet, It's like one of those dreams where you see the person clearly in front of you, yet when you wake, you can't for the life of you describe them.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Bob is, well, he's something else. He's the one person I can really say has changed me. I mean, in his presence, I always feel, volatile, inconsistent, vibrantly fluctuating, inevitably equivocal.
So we're just listing fancy words now. Do you have a picture of him? Is he on, whatchamacallit, the social,
Media? I don't think I've ever seen Bob in a picture, and he's undescribable. A true mystery.
Not that you'd care, but none of that helped. Like, at all.
What can I tell you, Mr. K-Type? Some people are just hermetical like that.
Yeah, it's strange. The guy in Paris, the historical innkeeper or apartment building supervisor where Flamel lived, and Bob studied under Flamel, couldn't place him either. And again, he also claimed they were really good friends. So he must have some kind of mesmerizing effect on the people around him.
Has Bob ever gone by the nickname The Butcher?
Oh, no. The Butcher's a horrible person, whoever he or she is.
Care to, expand on that subject?
Not much is known about the Butcher, even in my circle. He's rumored to be into god-awful, unnatural experiments with the dead. Ugh, horrible stuff. Bob can't be the Butcher, or at least I don't think so.
Getting on to something else.
Wait, before that, there is something about you. I get this feeling that you are somehow marked.
All right, I'm impressed. Yeah, I
Haunting.
touched something called
Haunter's
the,
mark.
Shining
Trapezoid?
Shining trapezohedron.
Trapezohedron?
Yet you stand here before me. So it's true. You have the Haunter's mark. Forgive me to throw such a cliche at you, but you truly are chosen.
Why, thanks for noticing. Mom always said one day I'd show 'em all who Don K-Type is.
Of course, you know, with great dark powers come great dark responsibilities.
I don't know if that sounds good or not.
Yeah. Tenebrous forces consuming and corrupting the mortal soul and all that. Not really a surprise, to be quite honest with you. So, how's the voodoo business going these days?
You know, can't really complain. A possession here, a curse there. It's really picked up with all the weird cults running around lately.
Yeah, gonna be digging into a lot of that soon. About the Haunter's Mark, what exactly does it do?
It is supposed to turn its bearer into a receptor of sorts.
Great. Now I'm a receptor.
A way of channeling past events that involved said object. The things we could learn about the world by employing its power. It boggles the mind.
Yeah, it does sound kinda useful. Kinda like a superpower, so I'm not complaining.
Not exactly a superpower. It's a dark gift, and it may come with great personal costs.
Dark or not, I, like gifts. I can, make my hand glow on command, too.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
I'm in the need of some robes to attend the Fishmouth Festival. Think you can help out?
The fest? Whatever would possess you to want to go there? Word of dispassionate advice. Don't. Those are bad people, if people they be.
I'm up to my neck in it. Can't really back out now. So, can you help with the robes?
I sure can. You're gonna need a fine piece of silk, a miniaturized sewing machine, 3 tufts of recently shed koala fur.
Okay, I've heard enough. Don't you happen to have the actual article laying around somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Can I just, have it? No, fetch quests or anything?
Yeah, sure, why not? It was really appreciated at last year's Supernatural Society costume ball, but I doubt it would hit as hard this year. It's in the chest over there. Let me unlock it for you.
Thanks, voodoo gentleman. You're all right.
No probs, Donatello.
Please don't call me that. So, how do I look?
Appropriately stupid and scary, simultaneously.
Alrighty then. Thanks again. I'll be on my way.
Whoa, whoa! Hold on a minute. That's not enough to get you into the festival, dude.
It isn't. What's wrong?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but your smell.
Oh yeah, we probably have to smell like fish.
I've been traveling a lot.
No, I mean, you don't stink.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
But you need to stink to be let inside Fishmouth during that unholy festival.
Like a couple of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch, like gym shorts and sock stews and boiling on a dung fire, like milk 2 weeks after you spilled it on your favorite rug. Like a couple of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch.
Like a couple of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch.
Quite the vivid imagery, but no, it's more specific than that. More in the vein of, I've had hundreds of rotting fish rubbed against these robes I'm wearing. The festival seems to be a very fish-themed thing. The locals are very particular with their social gatherings.
So, rub a dead fish on it, huh? Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm afraid that won't cut it, Don. It really needs to be a lot of rotten fish.
All right, Mr. Voodoo. Good looking out. I'll try to think of something. Later.
Take care now. And take care of Buzz too while you're at it.
Interesting. Oop, our lovely lady is gone, has mysteriously disappeared. Maybe for our better health. Yes, it looks like the young lady that was here is probably met up with her family and hopefully met some demise. Met up with her cousin in Fishmouth. Ooh, Fishmouth 7 is open. Just jump around, just roll in all the seafood. Alright, what do we got?
I guess it's That's all I got. Be sure to tip your waitresses. Validation at the door. Some kind of refrigerating unit. There's a pipe leading up into the ceiling. Probably something needs to be real chilly like up there, but this unit doesn't seem to cut the mustard. Poor machine seems to be on his last legs. It's barely functioning.
So, like, what's that Lovecraft story? I forget the title, but it's basically like the sky is like prolonging his life. He's like technically dead, but it's through refrigeration, and he like keeps like his apartment like freezing cold, and he has this special tricked out like refrigeration unit that like keeps him alive for like years past his death, and then it malfunctions, and I don't know, it's interesting.
An assortment of fish and other sea life. Well, X-life now. It stinks to high heaven. Any kind of will to ever consume these creatures is so behind me right now. Poor things. Not just killed, but displayed on ice with assorted lemons. What a way to go.
I'm guessing these stink, but they don't stink enough. Yikes. More
Poor
assorted.
devils. How undignified. They really, really smell bad. Oh, that is foul. There's more death, despair, and gunk in there than I've experienced in my entire life.
I'm seeing a pattern. There's definitely some fishy activities going on here.
There's a hatch in the ceiling, apparently holding back something incredibly gross. There's a foul-smelling liquid dripping from it. Ugh. It's holding back olfactory hell itself by the smell of that stuff dripping from it.
Just throw them all in there and lock the hatch. We'll get rid of them one of these nights, if you know what I mean. Just throw them all.
See if that's this guy's voice or
It's
not.
the owner of this fine place. Not the friendliest fella in dark. Morning.
Brother.
Yeah, I need fish.
Sure thing, brother. What type and how much?
Type doesn't really matter. Need hundreds of them. Rotten.
Oh, that's suspicious. What you need 'em for?
What do you care? I got the milk. I can cover it.
Can't sell your rotten fish, sir.
Sir, what happened to brother?
Anyone can wear a robe. And when they start making dubious demands, how do I know you ain't one of them health inspectors?
Do I look like a health inspector?
Maybe you're undercover.
Yeah, undercover health inspectors. That's a thing.
I ain't risking my license revoked.
Brother,
I don't know about that.
I should have led with brother.
what's the deal with the hanging chain?
All due respect, sir.
I detect a pretty strong smell coming from up there. Could it, perchance, be where you keep all the merch that's gone bad?
Now that's presuming a whole lot, sir.
Not exactly a refrigerated environment if we go by olfactory clues.
What old factory?
There's a smell, Brother Fishmonger, and nasty stuff dripping from the ceiling.
That's my damn business, if you don't mind.
Oh, come on, we bros. You know it.
I straight up and down don't.
We're just killing this conversation.
Say, you look familiar.
What? We all look the same to you Darkhamites, don't we? Racist.
Racist. Not at all. There's just something about your features, your eyes, maybe.
You think I don't know the stereotypes y'all throwing around about us? Fish face, bug eye, and all that sort. Well, I'll have you know, before you make any kind of ignorant comment about my eyes, I've got a sleeping condition, all right?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Is that bad? Are you taking anything for that?
Yeah, it's bad. And no, drugs don't work.
It's a smart man what stays away from drugs.
Gee, thanks for the insight. Huh.
Maybe we gotta get him
Do
some
you,
sleeping
take
pills.
sleeping pills?
Ain't working for me. I can take a fistful and it'll be like chugging some Joe.
Yeah, dog. Life ain't at ease if you ain't got those Z's.
Yeah, like you give a rotten fin about my problems.
Just trying to empathize here.
Nice, those rotten fish, Broham.
I still need those rotten fish, Broham.
And I still can't sell you any. So drop it, brosif.
Do you happen to have sleeping pills around?
Yeah, got mine right here. They're yours if you want them.
So what do you do about your sleeping problem?
You sure curious. Well, it can't hurt to tell you. Been experimenting with hypnosis and suggestion lately.
Hypnosis? Really? Does it work?
Well, it ain't been long, so I don't really know as yet. Doc been suggesting stuff to me for some sessions, and the payoff's still to come.
What's the payoff?
He calls it the catalyst. It's a secret spoken command. Supposed to make one fall asleep instantly.
So, did you get yours?
Sure did, but I'm scared to use it, to be honest. Doc says I might sleep for 3 days straight.
So, out of curiosity, what's your secret command?
Doc says I ain't supposed to share that with anyone. Why, it'd cause chaos in my personal and professional life, it would.
Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
Plus, if I told you, I'd just fall asleep instantly. And that'd be all awkward, wouldn't it?
I suppose it would be, yeah.
Gotta get him to tell us that word.
So, how do you find Darkham?
It's alright, I guess. But their smell just... ugh. That's why I mostly keep to my shop. Smells like home in here.
Oh, yeah. Fishmith's gonna be a blast. I bet I know what your command is.
I'll bet you don't.
Fuzzy cushion.
Huh, that ain't it.
Baby butt.
Cute, but it ain't that one.
Angel tummy.
Why, what's this? I was all sleepy all of a sudden.
It's messing with us.
Wait, could it be just 'cause of you boring me to sleep with your cutesy guessing game?
Ugh, you had me there for a second. Never mind. Catch you later. Picking it up won't do anything, but there might be some use for it.
Picking it up, but
That's
there's a...
the fishmonger's
Ah.
Okay.
Your secret command is bubble wrap.
Ah.
I bet I know what your command is.
I'll bet you don't.
Bubble wrap.
How'd you?
Dang.
Huh. It worked. I have to admit I had serious doubts, but it actually did. And it was time to get my robes dirty, so to speak.
Ooh, gross. Gross.
So, this was it. Stinky old fishmouth. Smell-wise, it was probably the fishery I'd just come from times 1,000. I was blending in like a professional and itching to sink my teeth into whatever fishmouth had to offer. Except the local food.
It's pretty wild here. Goings on.
Oh, an open barrel. Whoever could resist the primal urge to peek into its dark recess. It's dark inside, but I couldn't bear the tension anymore. I had to reach inside.
Here we go.
I've got a rotten egg. Well, I can't smell it anyway. I guess I'll keep it. And a name tag. Randolph.
Random. Should we equip the name tag?
It belonged to a Randolph. I have no idea why I picked this up. A couple of these lunatics pushing and shoving each other. Why am I not surprised? Looks like a stalemate to me. I don't want to.
It kind of looks like a monk or something. It looks like the God of War guy.
That's one way of it. Whatever those books are, he's... I have to admire the guy's persistence. He's way too focused for me.
You will learn the rituals in time for the festival, or else.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is just... I don't even want to know. Seriously, I don't... Well, this is... I don't even... Really... These guys are whispering to each other and... Excuse me, brothers.
Go away. Can't you see we're talking here?
Rude. Greetings, sister. Are you not bothered by the adjacent vomiting?
Zishta zidaraku zibelurduk kanpa yashta kanpa ya.
Yeah, it is a shame about the economy, but what are you gonna do?
She looked like she came from Transylvania.
That's enough spittle in my face for now. Other than the expected seafood, I detect a nice healthy addition of carrots to his diet. That crowbar is just resting against... You're mine. Hello there, brother.
Uwangba, papalengba.
Oh, sorry, I had no idea.
Yeah, super cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm curious. Should we go too far this way?
That guy's really passionate about Father Dagon. He's also got a problem with ending his sentences. And he's also blocking my way into the Finman house.
You see, Father Dagon and Mother Hydra, our...
biggest problem!
They are our biggest problem! And it has never been clearer that with their help, we shall never
achieve anything!
We shall never achieve anything! Or know any other gods! Look around, brothers! Cast your eyes on the person next to you. What do you see? Well, I see a group of...
losers!
A group of losers! Like I've never seen before. And our numbers are always rising. Make no mistake, our endeavor is
Waste of time.
Waste of time!
Our endeavor is a waste of time! Fear us!
We're gonna get him in the stocks here.
Take a good, hard look at us, for we shall bring...
We're tarred and feathered.
But,
Pain. Death and lemon cake and cotton
Lemon
candy.
cake and cotton candy!
lemon cake and cotton candy to your doorstep. We are the next in line for
All right, that got him a little riled up.
Nice.
Brothers, wait! It's a misunderstanding. I didn't mean.
I'm just curious. Yeah, we can go this way now.
Oh, hey. She's really into some kind of ritualish. Evening, madam. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's a bearded cult. Evening, brother.
Hello. Anything else?
Guess not. Later. I guess stinking horribly yourself negates the downsides of rummage. Oh, got a really rotten egg. Oh yeah, squishy goodness.
2 rotten eggs? I guess.
And a boot. Okay.
Right. Huh. Pesci? Like Joe?
Evening,
Joe Pesci?
brothers.
Yeah, what do you want?
Just seeking passage into the derelict industrial premises you're currently eclipsing.
Don't come here wasting my time, you hear?
I want to get inside of the abandoned factory behind you, brother.
Just say so, huh? So are you Molusco?
You're darn tootin' I'm Molusco.
Oh yeah? Good. Chief Pt4 specifically said don't let Molusco in. Forget about it.
Wait. Me? Molusco? Huh.
Mr. Confused Identity over here. Well, who are you then? Pescatori?
Yep, in the flesh.
Oh, good. You're finally here. I tell you, they say the worst that could have happened probably happened. I always knew we shouldn't trust that psycho with the meal.
The meal?
Are you serious? Oh, I see what's going on. You're questioning my clearance level, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Don't worry. These guys are hardcore, but they took a vow of silence, so... I'm level 3 clearance. I pretty much know most of it.
Oh yeah? Tell me what the meal is then.
May Father Dagon forgive our naivete. Is that how you pronounce that?
How should I know?
Pulling the wool over our eyes with talk of raising the meal, the ultimate feast for the dreamer. Damn butcher, cobbling flesh together and raising that thing in Kraken Bay, that half goofer. It ain't natural.
We talking GMOs here, or...
I ain't in the mood for joking. He played us good, Pescatori. The dreamer yet hungers, brother. Yeah, Cthulhu for Dagon.
Fdagan indeed.
We've let him down, brother. We raised that thing for the dreamer to feast on, and now we just might have to face it. Ooh, that flesh-tinkering lunatic ran away with it.
Oh wow, we know that for sure?
Ain't that why you're here? To find out for sure? The elders won't let us regulars in the factory. Personally, I think he's long gone. But go ahead and find out.
Thanks.
Wait. I got specific instructions, though. You can go in, but only in the presence of Chief Pt4.
Well, this couldn't be that easy, could it? So, where's Pt4?
You're asking the wrong person, Fra. He's probably out boozing himself to death like he always do, right, guys? Why do I keep talking to these mooks? Drinks like a fish, that Pt4.
All right, I'll return with Pt4.
Maybe the inn?
Salute!
I don't know. Or the docks? So we have some different things to go on now. Can I throw like a... So they're all disgruntled. Can I throw an egg at this guy?
They're a bit more excited now.
Boy, that was like...
They're even more mad. We're getting there.
I throw food.
Throw something else.
Is there another egg? don't know why a stinky egg would make a difference, but...
That creepy, horn-shaped reef is giving me the chills. And what are those loons up to over there? Marching around like crazy people with their torches. What am I talking about?
That's where it all begun. That cursed place of all wickedness where the deep water starts. Gate of hell. Sheer drop down to a bottom no solid line can tick.
Hey, it's the dude from the poster, I think, in the beginning.
It's a non-festive. Looks really out of place.
Used for the voodoo ritual.
No offense, but you don't really look like you belong here.
Oh, hey there, Padre. Yeah, no, I'm kind of visiting only.
I thought they didn't let visitors in during the festival.
Depends on who you're with, bro. My wife's a regular. We're here on our honeymoon.
Interesting choice for a honeymoon.
Yeah, well, sort of a goodbye to the old way of living on her part. Asenath, I mean.
Oh, right.
Totally changing our lives around.
Oh? Is she around?
She's in there, getting some fish and chips for us.
Ugh, not partial to fish myself.
Then what the heck are you here for, dude? But yeah, I ain't crazy about him either. But hey, when in Fishmouth, you know, we're splashing out into like a debauchery sort of deal while we're here. And then, we're totally changing our lives around.
You mentioned changing your lives around.
Yup, we're going vegan, baby.
Oh, that's nice, I guess. Concerned about animal welfare and the environment, huh?
Yeah, that too, kinda. It's the in thing to be, you know?
Totally.
We'll see how that goes, you never know. We might just go back to steaks afterwards.
Isn't that a bit hypocritical?
Going from vegan to meat eater? You just go from being a preachy jerk who judges everyone for what they eat to being a preachy jerk who judges everyone for what they eat. Works both ways. The beauty of symmetry, bro. Although...
Yeah?
Makes you think, you know? Sometimes I just sit and wonder, what gives us the right to kill and eat other beings? Just 'cause they ain't human, you know? 'Cause they can't reason like we do. So what? Doesn't take reasoning to know you don't feel like being gutted and eaten. Know what I'm saying?
Totally, bro.
That went dark all of a sudden.
You telling me you never consider these things?
An almost lifelong diet of steaks and cold hot dogs is a hard thing to leave behind, I guess, but, yeah, you know, you sort of make an interesting point there.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely worth discussing these issues, you know? But discussing takes a lot of energy, and me, myself, I'm famished. Now where's Asenath with those fish and chips, though?
You know anything about a guy called the Butcher?
Butcher? Unless he's in there preparing my fish and chips. Nah, dude.
Nice to see someone happily married.
Didn't get to experience that yourself, bro?
Me? Happily? Huh. No. But, I'm glad it worked for you.
Yeah, man, me too. You know what I love about Asenath? She's not one of those all-up-in-your-business wives, you know? She ain't about, I don't know, taking my life over.
That's nice.
Yeah!
Doesn't sound like it, like her personality.
Personal space.
What else do you like about your wife?
She just lets me be me. That's major.
Anything else you like about your wife?
She's not possessive. I'd hate that.
Doesn't sound like Asenath.
What else do you like about your wife?
She loves being herself and living my life and my time to myself.
Tell me another thing you like about her.
You know what? This conversation's getting a bit weird, and I'm too hungry for it.
Ah, right.
So I wonder if the spell affects him then.
Hey, what's with the passed out guy with the eggs?
I don't know, dude. It's sort of gross, but at the same time, he's kind of ruining my appetite. Which is cool, though, because I've been waiting on my fish and chips forever.
Yeah, he's out cold. Guess his eggs are free for the taking.
I guess so, man, if that's your kind of thing. It's cool, bro, seriously. I'm not judging.
Yeah, thanks. It means a lot. All right, man. I'll let you wait for your meal in peace.
Enjoy the festival, brosif. And don't indulge too much, you hear? Ha ha ha!
Oh, God, I'm actually doing it. Oh. This bozo's out cold. Disgraceful. He also dropped all his eggs.
Oh, it's the old man shit. I feel bad. He is a good guy. Hopefully we got him motivated on coffee and he's out of fish booth. All right, let's see what's... It's our old buddy Finman.
Is that crazy guy outside gone, friend?
Yeah, he's gone. I made sure of that.
Whew. Well, I guess thanks are in order. Forgive me if I sound reluctant. I've just come to trust you cultists less lately.
Completely understandable. We got our fair share of dummies.
The kind of dummies what sucker punch you no warning. Happened recently, right where we stand, mister.
Yeah, no more respect for small businesses.
Yeah, not to mention the big franchises moving in and cannibalizing us little guys.
Right. Cannibalism. Ugh.
I mean, I'm just trying to eat here, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, what can I do you for, friend?
Did a guy named Pt4 happen to drop by your fine establishment?
No offense, brother, but I'm smart enough to know I ain't supposed to be saying who's who and who ain't who, especially in these tense times, you know?
Oh, I completely understand, and I appreciate the honesty. I wouldn't call the atmosphere tense exactly, more like completely insane.
Oh, you're just too trustworthy for me to keep my guard up, ain't you? Yeah, that's Pt4 passed out in the armchair over there. I meant the ugly rumors about the meal. Strange. Oh, never mind. Just my big mouth getting me in trouble again.
Meal, huh?
The meal, huh? Yeah, I keep hearing trouble's afoot.
Trouble? Huh? Aaron knew that psycho butcher was trouble from the get-go. But oh no, elders know best. Too much talk of double-crossing down the abandoned factory the last few hours, you know what I'm saying?
Where there's smoke, there's fire, huh?
Daggone forgive me for talking out of school, but if that good-for-nothing meat cobbler really denies the dreamer his meal, well, there just ain't no point to nothing anymore.
Wouldn't want the dreamer to go hungry, would we?
Not after all the blood, sweat, and tears went into raising that thing. Cthulhu Adventure.
The dreamer.
Brother, you's trustworthy and all, and I like you on a personal level, but this thing's too big for us to be yapping about.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ftargan.
What are your thoughts on the festival?
To tell you the truth, it's kind of a disappointment so far. Scrawny cultists, most of them, and always roaming the streets and don't seem to ever go to sleep in their rooms like they supposed to.
I mean, it's a festival. People hardly sleep during these things.
Oh, they don't, do they?
I'll be on my way. Well, well, well. Chief Pt4, sleeping off some... It seems Chief Pt4... Come to Papa, little... A classy classic. Time seems to have stood still here in the,
The clock is broken.
I wonder if this relic holds any... Like, say... Well... It doesn't work and I have no...
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Forcing a classic open... Yeah, no.
I wonder.
Gross. It's likely how this boot's...
Like the good old oil puddle, mayhaps?
Got myself a glass of oil. An incredibly beat up... It's a wreck already. This thing isn't starting anytime soon.
Maybe the oil.
Putting oil back into it. Man, it's in a... Must have been here for... This thing isn't...
She's dead, Milton. Just leave her here.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to wake up Purity. So where's Abernathy?
That is the... Looks like there's dozens of crazy... The food in there must be...
We're full. Go somewhere else. Stop.
I don't think I want...
Yeah. Can we...
He's got enough on his...
I don't know.
He doesn't need it.
I wonder why the... I have to talk to him a little bit more, maybe.
Are there any rooms available?
They're filled to capacity.
You don't seem happy.
Well, let's just say business ain't been as satiating as it could be.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's a good way to...
I'll be on my...
Interesting.
Right. That seems to have loosened the armchair's grip on Pt4's rotund frame.
No crowbar him out of it.
Sure, I can pop him out, but how do I carry him? Gross. does not help. This ain't no It's likely how this boot surfaced in the first place, but its name is not Randolph. Somehow I don't think.
Well, we're somewhere. We just have to figure out a way to carry him.
The Finman business seems to. The Finman.
So much meat, so little time.
Sounds like Finman. Shoot. Well, I don't know. We can get in the door this time.
Hello there.
Go. Oh.
So I take it you don't participate in the festival?
Go away.
That's that. I don't even want to. Hey, it's a door block. Looks sturdy. Hello there.
Go.
So I
go.
That's that. I ain't that curious. Yeah. Not his side. I'll be back.
Yeah, good luck finding that drunk piece of garbage.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Trying not to.
Now we know where he is. I like that guy with the kitty cat on his robe. Pretty hardcore. Something I would do. Can't you know, get more edgier than having a kitty cat on your robe.
Yeah. Somehow.
Can I crowbar this guy out?
Sure, I can pop him out, but.
How do we carry him? Mr. Finman can help us? It's not.
I took a long, hard look at Finman and could instantly feel my skin creep. Just being in Finman's. What a. I'm. It doesn't work, and I have no,
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Transport him to wheel him out of the inn. To wheel. Okay. It's a jalopy.
This thing isn't starting anytime soon. It's a Recco.
It didn't show a wheel on the jalopy, but you would think.
Not. This thing is. Wouldn't. Yeah.
Wheel him out.
She's dead, Milton.
This thing is.
Weird. That'd be what I would have thought. There might be a tire or something on the jalopy that we could use. All those wreathed.
Some kinda. I don't even know how to describe it. It's going on. It's like a bubbly mess up. Looks like schools of piranhas vicious.
It is time, brothers. It is time.
This baby.
There's kind of a wheelish thing, but I don't know.
How do you met? Hot diggity. Dead in the water.
Gustav! No!
Oh. Roll him around in this guy. It's freaking huge. Okay, are you missing something?
Hey up there. Go. Hey up there. Go. I'm pretty
Gustav!
Someone's. I got nothing. That's a. I don't care. This ain't no. It's likely how. Yeah. This, it's a record. Wouldn't.
She's dead.
Ooh, wait. Interesting.
It's a teenage girl, just.
Ah,
She
perfect.
looks like an alright kid, surprisingly. She's sporting that somewhat angsty look Hey, kid.
Hey yourself, you stupid cultist.
Dagon judge you, child.
Yeah, take your Dagon and...
Let's, maybe not go there.
You dare disrespect the cult?
Dare disrespect the cult?
What cult?
The fish cult?
Don't you mean the order, you dum-dum? Gosh, they'll just let any mouth breather in your little Girl Scouts club.
Yeah, we've been, lowering our standards, lately.
And there you stand, living proof.
So, how's things?
What's with the wheelbarrow? Nice conversational spark up, square.
A square? Me?
Yeah, man, you're like squared.
Sick burn, dude.
I know, right?
Well, you...
Yeah, so? Can't be cool next to a wheelbarrow? 'Cause you said...
Sheesh. Huh, I guess I really am a square now. Man, I used to be one of the cool kids.
You don't say.
Yeah, alright. I never was a cool kid. I guess I never really fit in, you know?
What? Seriously?
Yeah. Must be why I'm walking around in these ridiculous pajamas. Just trying to be accepted somewhere, you know?
Oh man, I feel you.
Yeah, well,
What? These stupid robes?
I'm the same man underneath, but they like me more in these dumb rags, sister.
Sister. It ain't the 70s anymore, Daddy-O. Anyway, man, whatever flies.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever flies your dirigible.
Out, bruv.
Why you, hating on the order, though?
He's all street now. Your nomenclature's all over the place, buds. You guys are a bunch of fish brains for worshipping that imaginary tadpole dad of yours.
He's alright.
Yeah, right. Dream on, Pops.
Can I let you in on a little secret? Wait, maybe I shouldn't. Your parents are probably in the esoteric order.
Nah, man, they're not. My dad's a fisherman and that's it. All we do is deliver seafood to these wackos. What's the secret? Come on, tell me.
In a minute. How come your dad's not in the order?
I don't know. He's not into that mumbo jumbo. I mean, he's cool with the festival, 'cause we get to sell a lot of fish to you loonies.
Not me. I've come to hate fish.
Yeah, ooh, tell me about it. But we're depopulating these waters, man. What the hell do you people need so much fish for? You should just get as much as you need and stop making such a waste.
Can't disagree with that. Look, I have no idea what all the fish are for, honest. Alright, the secret is...
Oh, so the smooth 70s jazz.
I'm not really a cultist. I'm a private investigator. I snuck in here because I'm working a case.
Whoa, are you serious? That is so...
Yep, it's true. Name's Don. Don Katype.
Don Archetype.
I'm Joey.
Nice to meet you, Joey.
Yeah, man.
Joey, you think I could borrow that wheelbarrow for a minute?
Oh man, I would, but I'd really avoid getting on my dad's nerves right now. You know, I want to get a tattoo or a piercing soon. Something to express myself, right? And he's like so against it. Like all he knows and cares about is fishing stuff. Says I'm gonna be a fisherman just like he is.
Right, I gotcha. Let me think for a minute. Hey, Joey, what if you somehow got to express yourself and keep your dad happy too?
How would I do that?
Oh, we do have a fish hook.
I have this fish hook. Think about it. Fish hook lip piercing. Your dad can't hate on that. It just screams fisherman. What do you say?
That is so gnarly, dude. Awesome.
You have to get her tetanus shot.
Whew, alright then. You think I could get that wheelbarrow for a couple of minutes?
Sure, dude. Knock yourself out. Man, this...
Yeah. Maybe clean it a bit before sticking it in your lip. I don't think it's entirely sanitary as is.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Don.
Sure thing. Hey, before I go, what do you know about the meal?
The meal.
Look, man, I shouldn't either know or be telling you this, but a lot of the fish that my dad and most fishermen in town catch go straight into the meal.
The fish or the meal?
No, you square. The meal is what they've been raising over in Kraken Bay. Duh.
Oh. So, what is it?
Don't know, don't care, and I wouldn't look too closely into it if I were you. Just saying.
The Dreamer.
Do you know anything about the Dreamer?
Oh, man, don't say that out loud. They don't like that. Well, paradoxically, they speak his name out loud all the time, but geez, careful.
You mean Dagon?
Bigger than Dagon, Broham. Much bigger.
Broham.
Anyway, it's just a dumb delusion like everything else the Order worships. But it keeps them popping business, so, you know.
Uh-huh.
Someone called the Butcher.
Someone called the Butcher.
Who hasn't? But officially, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a lot of whispers of betrayal and all kinds of crazy stuff, and everybody in the EOD's a lot more on edge than usual, but none of them are right in the head, so who knows, really?
Yeah, this place is crazy. No doubt.
Later, Joey.
Later, Joey. Don't blow my...
Watch your back, Donnie boy.
Alright, we have probably a wheelbarrow. Okay, there's our wheelbarrow. Yeah, do is pry bar him out.
Time to pop a cultist out of an armchair. Well, here we are in the presence of Chief Pt4.
Porca vaca! But hard to tell how present he really is, but it's him all right. Ain't no discussion about that. All right, go right ahead. And Pescatori?
Yeah?
Well, I'm convinced he's long gone. But if by some dark miracle you do get a hold of him, show him what the EOD does to traitors. Ooh, show him good.
Gotcha. See you later, Pesce.
Let him through, boys. Cthulhu for Doggin.
Somebody has watched a lot of Casino and Gift House lately.
A cold, bluish-green light revealed parts of rusty machinery here and there. Everything else was drowned in inky black. Probably as black as the butcher's deeds, but that remained to be seen. I was in. Just one regret. I'll never know who Randolph really was.
We have his name tag. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save there. Alright, I will see you guys in a bit. Alright. Let's see if we can figure out what's going down in this factory here. Container.
Some kind of... the lid's all stuck with some disgust.
Don't forget to put that power tool back up once you're done with it, D.
Who knows? Might be something useful inside.
You can bust it open with a crowbar.
Let's pop this baby open. All right, got myself a power tool.
Interesting. I don't know if I should have just randomly pulled that, but...
Can't reach it. Nah.
Freeze, you ugly cultist!
Isn't that assuming a bit too much given how dark it is in here?
Don't push your luck when there's an angry little kid pointing a hand cannon at you, batty!
See, now that is concerning. I don't know that I want to live in a society where an innocent child can easily get her hands on a...
Would you like for mice to really appreciate you?
What?
Unless you really do, don't make me turn you into Swiss cheese!
So punny. A lot of puns.
Okay, I froze. But, I'm somehow a little warm at the same time, too.
Ew!
Hey, you really startled me.
Peed its pants. But I'm not a cultist.
But I'm not a cultist.
Oh, Okay, let me see here. Cultist robes? Check. Lurking around in an abandoned factory? Check.
I'm a private investigator in deep cover.
That's not the only thing you're deep in, creep. What are you up to here? Don't lie. I can tell.
I'm a flooring inspector.
I'm a flooring inspector. Don't you know how hazardous even just standing here is?
So this is standard inspector attire?
No, but they won't let me in without it.
Put it back on the shelf and step away from the shopping cart, because I'm not buying that.
I'm investigating. I'm looking for, well, at this point, I might call him a criminal mastermind, really. The Butcher.
And how do I know you're not one of his henchmen, trying to lie your way out?
Oof, can't think of anything, really. There's just been so much going on lately, it's hard to wrap my head around everything. Let alone explain myself to a kid with a huge gun pointing at my noggin.
I've got time.
To make an extremely long and convoluted story short, I'm helping a friend unhumanize his cat, I think. Turns out, when they can talk, they're real grouches. So, I'm trying to find out.
Wait, what's this friend's name?
Buzz.
Oh, we'll talk about a coincidence. Is he a librarian?
Only librarian I know what's got a talking cat, yeah. Wait, you're not shooting me now, are you? Whatever way they wronged you, I had nothing to do with it. Kid, can be a real...
They actually got Mr. Gillsby back for me. I hate to say it, but they're kind of all right in my book. I mean, I hate them less than you cultists.
You know Buzz and Kitty?
Wait, you know Buzz and Kitty?
Yeah, we swapped dolls a while ago, back in Darkham.
Well, that sounds perfectly normal.
Unlike what you are doing to the fishies, you bad people!
Oh, she does like fish. Kitty eats fish. It's true.
Kitty eats fish. You hate her too?
Well, she can't help it, you dum-dum, can't she? She's a carnivore. That's natural. What you are doing is not.
True enough, she's just a cat. And you're just a kid. I don't pretend to understand anything about you kids. But I do know that at your age, you should be playing with dolls, not handling firearms. Come on, just hand it over.
He stole the commentary. But you are not getting this gun, so step off, Grandpa.
Oh, not you two. I'm really not that old.
You are old, and you stink like dead rotten fishies. Fishies you probably murdered with your stinky murdering hands.
Actually, they were already dead, and they rained down on me like ironic, putrid offerings of the heavens.
I can't tell if I'm more bored or annoyed with you at this point.
I don't even like fish. I mean, I don't like eating them. I've got nothing against them.
So then why are you killing so many of them?
Again, not a cultist. But it might have something to do with whatever the Butcher was working on in this very building.
Yeah, well, we'll shed some light on that situation soon enough.
Kind of sounds like Sarah Silverman from Wreck-It Ralph, or one of Bob's Burgers kids, the one with the pink bunny ears.
You really shouldn't be in here alone. What'll your parents think?
They think I'm still in my bedroom. I made sure of that.
Can I ask where you got that huge gun from?
Knocked out some cultist leader on my way in here. Anything else?
Maybe later.
Not Joe Pesci. That guy's tough.
I'm really not a cultist. My name's Don. Don Archetype.
Don doesn't sound like what a cultist name would be. I figured they'd all have names like...
Mortimer. Jebediah. Mortimer?
Yeah, and he's really uptight too.
Do you believe I'm not a cultist now?
Not entirely. You'd better actually prove it.
All right, I'm game, I guess. What are you thinking?
If you're really here for the reasons you say you are, we're both looking for the same thing. The Butcher's Laboratory. Chop chop! I'll be supervising from up here.
Sounds like a plan. Miss...
Priscilla.
Are you sure?
I'm sure! Get to it!
The girl from the beginning, so random. I wonder what happened to her cousin. Sounds like they went to the fish festival and she's super passionate about fishies, so she probably was not very excited. Although the people are turning into fish. Right. Okay, what is this?
Didn't really expect to see mattresses and pillows. That's one impressive, gigantic door.
Discontinue. Interesting.
Strange. There's a discontinuity in the pattern here.
Discontinuity. Is that a button?
Cover it well! Cover it well!
It's probably a door of
There's
sorts.
something here I need to take a closer look at.
Nice.
I know Kung Fu. Aha! It's a heavy sliding door. Huge, sturdy sliding door.
Good thing we have this power tool.
Maybe not on the door.
Do the rivets. Aha!
Thank God for technology.
Alright, here we go.
I stepped inside and felt my teeth instantly chatter. This was some kind of cryo room, and I didn't bring thicker underwear.
See if we can get some light in here. Yeah, there's no way without clicking this to see where stuff was, I would be able to find the gas canister.
Come to pop.
Okay, we got tube of liquid.
Nah.
Liquid nitrogen spray. Let's just operate it without knowing what it does. Huh.
One's missing.
These cryogenically frozen heads? That surprised me. Ooh.
A jolly good day to you, sir and young miss, if day it indeed be. You will forgive my disorientation, I trust. I've been holed up in here for quite a while. I suppose thanks are in order for opening that blasted door. Truly appreciated.
Tut tut, you hear?
No offense, but, who or, what are you?
Oh, do forgive my rudeness. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm quite sure that my name is Otis, but I'm afraid much of my biography is as much a question mark to myself as it is to you. I'm not wrong in surmising that this is the first time you're engaging in conversation with a human-octopus hybrid, correct?
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words here.
Don't worry, Mr. Octopus Person. I like you. You're kind of a fishy, so you're okay.
Haha, well, yes, young miss. I assume I am. Aren't I? Please, call me Otis.
Nice to meet you, Otis. I'm Priscilla, and this guy over here is Don. He's a private detective.
Yes, she believes me. But anyway. So, Otis, how'd you become an octopus hybrid? I mean, of course, if that's not too painful to discuss.
Oh, not at all! Details, I'm afraid, are pretty sparse, and amnesia seems to be a side effect of the process. I do remember my name was Otis, and I died. I'm afraid I can't remember the circumstances. I did wake up at the hands of these persons that were operating on me. Strange sensation, to be sure, but I was alive again. Quite a blessing, sir, I assure you.
You have quite the positive outlook on life for a talking head.
How could I not? I was dead, and
Letting the days go by.
is there a greater joy imaginable? I think not.
That's a refreshingly positive attitude.
Thank you. I was always an optimist, and as you can see, good things have happened to me.
Indeed.
Once in a lifetime?
Did you see the butcher?
Yeah, did you?
I'm afraid I don't know what butcher you speak of. Well, everything's a bit foggy, you understand. All I can remember are masked men rushing about with all kinds of strange instruments. Their speech was muffled, so it was pretty hard to make anything out, I'm afraid.
Dang it.
I do remember them referring to me as a dry, if that helps at all.
A dry? As opposed to a wet?
Any idea what that means?
Well, One can only assume it has some negative implications, but that's pure speculation on my part.
Do you know where the laboratory is?
Yes, I do. You don't want to go in there, do you? Indeed, we're chatting away when we should be getting out of here at this very instant.
No one's going anywhere until we reach the lab.
Oh dear, I must be frank with you, young miss. I intend to leave the premises as soon as possible and suggest you do the same.
Come on, Otis, work with us. You ain't gotta go back in there, just help us get in.
Oh, heavens. Well, all right. I suppose I owe you a debt of gratitude. The laboratory is right outside this chamber and to the right.
Did we get everything that we need to get out of this? What is this?
It's just junk. There's a blue liquid inside this tube. Some kind of strange display with...
Yeah, alright.
I'll get back.
As you wish.
Okay. Guessing that is the laboratory.
I don't see my... That's one...
Lock it! Lock it! Leave the sheriff!
Uh-oh.
Maybe they had an overpower...
Sleep more, work more, rise more.
Sounds like workers just lived in the factory. That's pretty crazy.
Locked from the inside. Not sure I want to...
You have to say, Priscilla.
Hey kid, I think I thought of a way to get us past those huge doors, but I need you to trust me, okay?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna need that gun of yours.
Fine, I trust you. Do not let me down.
So serious.
That's a promise, Priscilla. Otis, the door's locked.
I'm afraid I...
Can you go in through the hatch?
It's a hack. Nah.
Maybe I can spray with liquid nitrogen and then shoot it?
Not helping.
Maybe not. What does this lever do?
It ain't working.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I think I know what's going on.
You gas up that huge engine through there.
You know?
Drink up, big buddy. I'd gotten the engine to run. At least now, any loud noises would be covered by the engine's humming.
This levered you. Can't view it from there, I guess. Weird. Alright. He's in his socks still. He's been in his socks through the whole thing.
I'm gonna call it Alice. Cause it's enchanted.
It's 90s reference.
A complete square. Yeah. But seriously, looks like it could somehow be of use. Severely.
Otis?
Otis, the door's locked.
I'm afraid.
She might be able to get up there, but that would be very dangerous. Okay, so we can talk to Otis. Hanging metal tube hatch. I think the sleeping area was just to give us a little flavor text in regards that the workers in the factory was like some crazy conditions.
Severely out of.
Can I throw? Oh, maybe.
It's been a while, but here goes.
Tell them to get out of the way. Oh, that does it.
I got rid of the glass above the door to the lab. Seeing as you're the only one with suction cups, think you could do us a solid and get inside the lab through there?
Oh dear, I suppose I can. To be perfectly honest, I'm shaking in my non-existent boots just at the thought of going back in there.
Come on, you can do it, Otis.
Yeah, you go, Otis.
I appreciate your support, dear friends. All right, here I go.
Jelly good, jelly good. Ooh, watch out for the glass.
Oh dear, oh lord, oh it's all coming back now. The pits, the horrible pits, the non-dries, their horrible gnashing and gnawing and... Oh, this is too much to bear! Oh God, what is that? Oh, what do you know? It's a coin! Oh, and of course, no pockets to put it in. Great! Oh God, the abominations! Focus, Otis, focus! All right, it's open.
Wow. Thanks, Otis. You were incredibly brave.
Yes, could I please go now? There are horrible things in there, and I don't wish to spend another second in their vicinity.
Where are you headed to, Otis?
It appears I really have no place to go, do I?
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Look, here's my office back in Darkham. The key's under the doormat. Make yourself at home until you, think things through, all right?
How exactly is he going to make it there without attracting attention?
You're right. Hey, I have an idea. Priscilla, you should mail him to my address. You know, like a pet or something.
But I want to see the laboratory and save the fishies.
You said it yourself. Otis is sort of a fishy, and he needs your help. Once you mail him, you can come back and we'll explore together. What do you say?
I guess you're right. But don't explore too much without me, you hear?
You can count on me, partner.
Don't get ahead of yourself. See ya!
Many thanks again. All the best. Oh, it's jolly good to get a second chance, isn't it? So many opportunities.
Like?
Let's see here. Why, I could be on telly, my dear. The one true talking head out there.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
See, little one, always keep a positive outlook. Ew, ow. Just a second. Stepped in some oily thing here. Ew. Well, I guess it's slithered, actually, isn't it?
You're funny, Otis.
Well, that was surreal. All right, let's see what secrets this place holds.
Yeah, it's not a place for children. What the heck? Ooh, maybe we should save before clicking anything. save went through. All right.
I don't like my chances of surviving that. Gotta think of another way. Press this button, worm, and we all die. Its only feature is that button's
Panel.
a plane scratched me. Looks stuck. Don't touch unless one escapes, worms. It's stuck.
Crowbar it? Mayhaps?
K-Type's got leverage. It seems to control. Probably put in place in case one. Don't touch unless. Looks like a view of this room from above. And there's a cage hanging overhead. Huh. So the button opens both the door and the monster's pits. Devious.
Well, I can only place the cage over one of the pits.
Another pit. The stuff that terrifies. No. It's a dark, deep pit, but down there I can just make out something. Glimpses of eyes, teeth, and man, am That's one monstrosity secured, and all the rest of them loose.
Yeah, we only have a limited number of cages.
I don't like my gotta think of an. It's not an immediate threat. No. This looks like this door. Stay out, mooks.
Which one do I put the cage on? Assuming there's only one cage. All the cages look the same.
Press this. Don't. No.
Un momento. Just gotta know what we're doing wrong. Hmm. Looks like it's just a... Yeah, it's not a puzzle that could be... I thought I could solve it intellectually, but it is a thing of chance, it looks like. It only lets us look into, like, 2 of the pits.
I don't like my Gotta think of another. I don't like my Gotta think of another.
There's gotta be a better way of doing this. It's gotta be. Press the protection button in the upper right interface. Choose one of the diamonds to face. So once you place the protection cage over a diamond of your choice, press the red button representing the sun. See how the scenario plays out. Okay. I think I get it. It's not actually like clicking, we have to go back every time. It's more like we just like... Try it here, maybe? Really says something? We'll get through this. We'll figure it out. That'll be all of them. Weird. Well, I'm gonna save it here, and I'm gonna look up and see what we're doing wrong, because the walkthrough isn't very clear. It, you know, it just says that it's up to random chance. We're just supposed to pick a random pit and just, you know, try it. And I don't know. All right. Well, I'll go look it up and we'll figure it out. All right. Got this. Thank you.
It's stuck. Type's got. Looks like a view of this room from above. And there's a cage hanging overhead.
It's the easiest answer, but it's the hardest, at least for me, to automatically think of, because I think of caging the danger. I never think about caging myself. But it's very, like, it's extremely logical, easy puzzle. But you have to think counterintuitively. All right. There's a bunch of Cthulhu type creatures there. Why, I hope they don't like liquid nitrogen. It helps them simmer down a bit. Just keep a bunch of liquid nitrogen on hand, they should be fine. What do you know?
I hate to admit it, but I was shaken. Experiments or not, scientific reality or abhorrent supernatural nightmare, these horrible blobs of flesh, limb, and rot existed. I could still smell their indescribable presence, even though they were all gone. God knows where. It really takes a lot to shake me, but I was shaken.
Piece of wood. And some coins. Bubbles.
Yeah, I was inside the butcher's inner sanctum, and I'd expected this place to be lousy with guts and gore and parts and pieces, but this wasn't that. This was, well, colorful. Colorful in a way that makes a Joe uneasy, and it set me to wondering what this guy had for triangles. So many triangles.
Still in his socks. It's epic.
I don't see an opening. I don't see an opening to stick it. No need to perforate it. I've put a nice round hole in it.
There we go. Got a makeshift handle.
Got myself a shock-free switch.
Praise the Gibbous moon.
Doesn't need a handle. They already have hand.
Oh, okay. It's kind of dark.
The perfect pair of wings.
There we go. Things lightened up a little bit. Very, very cool room.
Yes! Power's back on.
Food is plentiful, and the little one grows steadily.
MCHK. Hmm.
Bring the world to its knees.
It quickly cycles through some biological imagery. As tempting as it is, as
CHK. MCHK. CHK.
The perfect triangle.
Wonder if they'll give us
as
there's no M. Oh my gosh.
You will learn to fear the Carnifex.
Here we go. Buddy Don is a story person, not a puzzle person. Especially when the puzzles are a little bit abstract. I feel like for the most part this game, for adventure game wise, goes easy on the puzzles though. It's kind of shameful I didn't get the last puzzle was super good because it was an easy puzzle, but it was a bit of a, you have to think like, oh, if I put the cage over myself, the creatures won't attack me. But you know, the mindset, the average mindset is like, I have to eliminate the threat, so I have to, you know, put a cage over the creatures. And there's only one cage, so eventually you'd figure it out. But like, it's not like some strange code stuff. All right.
nothing on the cover but a triangle.
Only I control the passage. Only I.
Oh no, more code. Cool looking code though. It's got its own language there. I think it's organized. So it can't be that bad. No.
Rest, friend. This thing must hold some
All right. Yeah, that's for time's sake. I'm not doing it. But when you guys watching me puttering around for an hour on my stream trying to figure it out. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Oh, maybe.
They are always watching. Always watching. You have been lied to.
Right.
This must... Take it down. I really don't need it.
Idiot! Left toward the bay, right toward the EOD. Get it through your thick skull. Idiot! Left.
All right.
And what did we do? Trusted the butcher, put our faith in the carnifex. Double-crossed by that freak. Denying the dreamer his meal, running away with it. That was his payment for our stupid, misplaced loyalty. How do you think this looks like in the eyes of Father Dagon, huh? And I tell you right now, it is as clear as pure seawater to me that the starry knowledge was always behind that lunatic. I know some of you do not see the starry fools as a threat. Ha! You think me mad? You think I am making this up?
He's got tentacles for legs.
This very night, a false preacher was spouting blasphemies about Mother Hydra and Father Dagon right outside the Finman house. Good thing a true believer cast the first stone. Well, egg. And the crowd swiftly dealt with the poisonous snake. But it happened. Truly it has happened in our Fishmouth during our festival.
It's quite the cool scene there. Delirious, cult swing, cult
I
whisper,
speak the
but
truth. They may be in our midst right now. Yes, yes, believe it.
Son of a nebula.
That's strange.
Can you even begin to imagine what the
That's strange.
repercussions will be? I cannot. I will not.
Hunter curse you.
Huh?
Haunter!
The meal. What fools we were. What did the butcher call it? His little one?
Stars fall on you!
okay, so that guy's back to it.
Stars? I thought these guys were all about fish.
Enough of this masquerade!
I knew it! Treason!
There is but one true God, you fish-loving heathens, and his name is the Haunter!
How dare you speak that name in the house of Dagon?
You broke into our temple and stole the trapezohedron! Now you're going to pay!
We'll feed you to the fish!
Give us the book!
No, you give us the book!
Oh my god, little kid! What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Hey, a third bell. Sweet. It's all coming together.
As Rome burned and Nero watched and fiddled, so too we witnessed the fish take vengeance on the fishermen.
Not sure it's the right comparison, Mr. Bizarra. I'm just worried about the kid.
No need, Gramps. I'm well and happy. No one's hurting the fishies anymore. And their bellies are nice and full now.
You really shouldn't have witnessed that. Except you sort of made it happen.
Well, it's all over now, Grandpa. Look, water's draining and the fishies are returning home. A
Everybody's
perfect
happy.
ending of the festival for everyone. Hooray!
Don't call me Grandpa.
Okie doke. I'll be on my way. Before Mom and Dad and Grandma notice that I'm missing. It's been fun. See you around.
Take care, kid. Crazy world we live in, huh, Mr. Basara? Thank you for your business, by the way.
I sincerely don't know what
That's
the
pieces,
things are
Dad.
in order. I'm more confused with each passing hour, but my resolve grows stronger.
So, what are you doing in this building of all places? Keeping tabs on the esoteric order? Looking for Olmstein? Sightseeing?
You might joke about the sightseeing, but that is part of why I'm here. All across this accursed world, the storm rages ever more powerful, and I strongly expect some kind of sign soon.
The epic voice.
Care to be a bit clearer?
Maybe a reason for a bell to ring through a terrible storm.
You have to ring all three bells at once.
Travel fast.
This is the highest steeple in Fishmouth, with the grandest, most resonant bell in miles. This is where I'll wait for a sign,
for as long as it takes.
And awaken the beast? How do we know that's a good thing?
We don't, but it is written, so it shall come to be.
This could be the start of
Do we have to be the ones that do it, though?
philosophical debate. If only we had time.
And it seems like you don't have to try to do something. If it's truly prophesied, it'll happen eventually, whether you move it along or not.
I need answers. I need to know what the hell's going on here.
Ask.
Help us find and stop this butcher, Barnabas.
Carnifex terribilis. What did you find out from scouring Fishmouth in its festival hours, Seeker?
The butcher was definitely in cahoots with.
Man, that's a good question.
The Esoteric Order of Dagon. I'm convinced he used them to raise some kind of sea creature, codenamed MCHK.
The Hafgufa. And what of its purpose?
The meal.
The meal. That's what they called it. These EOD kooks thought they were raising the sea monster as an edible tribute to Dagon.
They trusted the butcher. Huh.
He obviously took his meal, this MCHK, whatever it is, and escaped. Question is, where'd he go? Any ideas?
Not exactly, but keep this in mind. Olmstein always watches, and always leaves something behind to push you in the right direction.
Well, ain't that nice of him.
Good old Bob. Well, not so good of Bob, maybe.
There is this sign that's associated with Olmstein. Tell me what you think it means.
Could be the visual representation of a formula, a constellation. Could be a map.
Thanks. I'll give it some thought. I've come across terrible things in the butcher's pits. What were they?
It is clear to me that Fishmouth holds more secrets than can be dug at in this small window of time we have, and time is not on our side.
Not since we found that damn Necronomicon.
Some use it to spawn...
It's like every 60s and 70s song.
Some to make cats speak.
Some might say it's the same thing. How do we fix that?
What Ormstein allowed, Ormstein can undo. Find the enemy, thwart his plans, and Ormstein will reward you.
With death?
I wish I had your confidence, Barnabas.
I don't know if I trust Mr. Olmstein.
There is this sign that's associated with Olmstein. Tell me what you think it means.
Could be the visual representation of a formula, a constellation. Could be a map.
Thanks. I'll give it some thought. There is this sign. Tell me what you think.
Could be the visual, could be a map.
I don't have time for
Better than nothing, but not incredibly helpful.
I've gotta go. I gotta meet Buzz and Peace and try to put the pieces together.
The other guide you. Do your best to find out where the butcher is headed and put an end to his plans, whatever they are. I will stay here and...
Wait for a sign. See ya, Barney.
Don't call me that.
Hey, kids.
He's back.
Nice place you've got here, Don.
Glad to see you made it all right, buddy.
Scared the living daylights out of us. No offense, dude.
None taken.
Yeah, Fishmouth was interesting. Met your dad finally, Peace.
Oh yeah? Is he alright?
He's good. He's in a steeple, waiting for a sign.
Sounds like Dad.
Can we please skip the niceties and put our heads together?
Right. I made my way into the butcher's laboratory.
Sorry, bad flashback. Would you please excuse me?
Sure thing, Otis. Go get some rest.
The butcher. He wasn't still there, was he?
I just missed him.
What did you find that could be relevant?
Alright, gang, we're gonna go ahead and save it there. We'll do one last installment, the final episode. of Gibbous A Cthulhu Adventure, my Halloween special for this year, along with Layers of Beer. Anyhow, thank you guys very much for choosing to watch my channel. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope this Cthulhu, Gibbous called Cthulhu playthrough kind of gives you inspiration to go out and try it yourself for your own adventure games. And yeah, it's just cool to see adventure games making a comeback in our pop culture. So I'm very grateful, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon for another adventure in Cthulhu. Give us a Cthulhu story. As you can tell, I need coffee. Get a great coffee. I'll see you guys in a bit.